If you are managing social media for clients in 2026, you know how messy it can get so easily. It is so hard to keep everything organized in one place and actually manage it with your team without any issues. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the best social media management tool that you can leverage with your team so you can just save more than 10 hours of time and actually have everything in one place, like scheduling posts, seeing the analytics, tracking growth, reporting, and handling approvals of your posts, and actually interacting with your team. So let's get into the video. First of all, in the dashboard, I want to show you that this tool is called Postplanify. It is basically allowing you to manage everything organized in one place. So in the workspaces tab, you will see that you can create separate workspaces for each one of your clients. So this could be like client 1, client 2, client 3. You can just create separate workspaces and invite people and team members. This includes your editors, your clients, to these workspaces so you can just collaborate with each other. In the accounts tab later on, you can just connect all the social platforms that your client actually has. This could be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google My Business, LinkedIn, like whatever you can think of. Postplanify supports all the social media platforms. Once you connect all these accounts, then you can go back to calendar and see how easy it is to see everything in just one bird's eye view. Right? For example, I can see all my scheduled and published posts right here in this content calendar. And guess what? Your teammates can also see this, so you can just collaborate on the posts together. So for example, there is this weekly and monthly view options, and there's also like these beautiful preview options on how these posts is going to look like on the different platforms. So you can just have a overall look of your content calendar. Also, the next step is, of course, creating a new post, which is also super easy. You basically upload the media file. This could be image, video, or whatever. You can also import from Canva, Google Drive, for example, Dropbox, and all these options right here, as you can see. And once you select the accounts that you want to publish this post to, for example, let's select Instagram, X, Twitter, and also let's say TikTok. And I can also see each customization options of each platform. So for example, on Instagram, I can set up a location like, let's say, New York, and I can just set my location on this post as New York. And I can even add a first comment, like for example, this is my post caption, post description, and I can just add my post comment, something like, for example, this could be a call to action or your website link, so people in your post can also interact with it as well. So all these customization options are available. So let me also upload this photo, for example. I can add collaborators on Instagram posts, tag users, or post this as a story, basically everything you can think of. You can then just preview your post on how it's going to look like on each platform and just publish it or just schedule it. It is that simple. And you can even request approval from your teammates. So this is like something that is also an option that you can just, for example, I want this post to get approved from my teammates, so I can just select them. And if I schedule it this way, then they are going to see in their calendar that they need to approve this post before it goes live. Otherwise, it won't get published. Then let's move on to the analytics, which is great if you want to track growth and actually see how your content and accounts are performing in just one single dashboard. Because otherwise you will be going to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and they all have different analytics apps, which will be so hard to keep everything organized in one place. But with Postplanify, I can see all the platform analytics. So for example, my Instagram account analytics, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn. Since these accounts are not really active right now, you cannot see the followers and views, but this actually applies to all platforms. So for example, I can see my follower growth. I can see my views by platform. Okay, so I'm getting more views on X, Twitter, so I can just lean onto it more. And I can see my total followers. I can see my views and engagement, the top posts that I have in this week. So this could be a data-driven decision machine you can leverage, so you can just create content that actually performs well, right? So the other option is, of course, just seeing the account-based analytics. So for example, this is my Twitter account, which I can see my trend graphs, my followers, best times to post data or interactions, all these breakdowns. And I can also see my post performances. So for example, there's all these posts here. And if I see any post who is getting much more views than the others, then it would, of course, make more sense for me to create more of these posts, so I just get more engagement. On the other hand, you can also reply to your post comments when you're posting through Post-Planify. So for example, this is my social inbox, which currently Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also Google Business is supported. The Google Business is one for reviews, and all the other platforms you see here is once you have any comments on your post, then you're also going to see, you can even generate an AI reply. You can assign it to your teammates, or you can, just manage it however you want. You can assign labels, hide it from the platform, and also even delete it if you don't want it to be seen from all the others. In the reports, it is pretty easy to create also reports that you can show it to your clients. So for example, this is my performance report that I created recently. So I can just view it, and once I click on view, there is basically this link that you can send it to your clients, or you can just, take a screenshot, or you can download it as a PDF and present it to your clients so they can also see the ROI they are getting from using your service as a social media agency. So I can see my follower growth, I can see my platform breakdown, and all the insights basically that is helping me much more to understand what is my growth looking like. So there's also this media library option, which allows you to manage all your brand assets in one single place. So you don't have to, deal with all these other or many other tools that will be making things much complicated. So you can just have one single media library. You can upload your media images, files, PDF. So once you are ready, you can just create, of course, posts from these media library items. So for example, when I click on media, then I can see all my assets, and I can just export them and use it when I'm creating a new post. Let me also show you very helpful but very small features like hashtag sets, which you can create those and you can just use them again and again. So you basically save time by not doing this manual work. You can create labels, so you can attach those to your posts. That will be pretty helpful as well. You can create link in bio pages for your clients. So for example, this is the example link in bio that I created. You can just go into this link. You can see all the links and social platform links and all the other button links. You can track what is going on, like my page view, my link clicks. So your clients can also attach these into their bios as well. So this could be also a great option. So that's pretty much it. This is like how Post-Planify works in general. Of course, there's like too many details that I will want to show you, but I also don't want to steal your time. I will also be showing you like what is the pricing of Post-Planify. So in pricing, we have a pretty simple and transparent pricing. So as you can see here, there are in total 4 plans. And as you are a social media agency, I will be suggesting you to go with the premium or enterprise one, which means that, for example, in the premium one, you can connect up to 25 social accounts. You have unlimited posts and also get 5 user seats. And in the enterprise plan, you basically get custom social accounts, unlimited posts, and unlimited users. You can just, of course, book a demo call with me. I am the founder, and I can just basically understand your needs better so we can have a custom pricing for your agency as well. Because as you might know, everyone basically has different needs. Some agencies need thousands of social accounts. Some of them just need, for example, 50 or 100 or whatever. So we basically tailor each plan, so you also don't have to pay for any features or anything that doesn't even benefit you as well. So that's pretty much it. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, just drop them below, and I can also better help you if you book a demo call with me. There's also this link in the description. So have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.